What do you think of bees? You might worry that it will sting you and make you pain. Aside from the fact that bees may sting people, bees are very important to humans and the environment. First, bees produce honey, which is very delicious and nutritious. They also make bee wax, which can be used as candle and skincare products. Second, bees help pollinate plants. When bees collect honey, the pollen sticks to their bodies. When the bees fly to another flower for honey, the pollen then sticks to its body fall on another flower. So, it helps the flower reproduce. More than 80% of flowers need pollinators to help pollinate. The pollinators are mostly bees. In addition to flowers, there are many vegetables that need to be pollinated, such as onion, cucumber, and avocado. The world would have no food diversity without pollinators. Bees are responsible for the pollination of many seeds, nuts, and berries, and they are an important food source for wild animals. Bees also help make homes for millions of other insects and animals. Many tree species cannot grow without pollinators, such as bees. An insect and animal may lose their home as a result.
So in the following, I will talk about the impact of declining bees population on the world and the food system. Do you know how important bees are in our food chain? Pollinator like bees are necessary for 1/3 of the world's food supply. Across the globe, 70 of the top 100 food crops supply 90% of the world nutrition, and these crops are pollinated by bees. The global society is under increasing pressure to discover the best solutions to feed the global, because it is predicted that there will be 10 billion people on the world by the year of 2050. Bees are one of the farmers' best tools to help farmers grow the crops effectively. Also, with honeybees alone being responsible of billions dollars in crops value every year, bees really play a critical role in preserving and maintaining the world's ecosystem and help promote biodiversity through pollination. And in this picture, you can see that bees also play an important role in the pollination of many foods. If we don't have enough bees, or even don't have bees in the world, many plants and fruits will become extinct, and it will be a huge impact on ecosystem.
Let's talk about 5 things to help improve the situation. The first one is provide habitat for pollinator. Bees, butterflies, and other pollinators can benefit by planting specific flowers, plants, fruits, vegetables, trees, and other vegetation. Furthermore, you don't need a lot of room. Almost everywhere that could use a little cleaning up is a good place to grow pollinator-friendly plants, such as terraces and community gardens. In the second picture, we are talking about the donation to pollinators through campaign or NGOs. Although bees, butterflies, and other pollinators are in danger, Pollinator Partnership Canada is working to develop ways to support them. Support from people is what enables pollinators to do their jobs. For example, Pollinator Partnership Canada is a registered Canadian charity that works to enhance pollinator habitats, encourage research and policy action that help protect pollinators. Also, they provide outreach and education material throughout Canada. In the third picture, we are talking about the promotion for your community to be designated a bee city. To combat the reduction in pollinator populations, Bee City Canada and Bee City USA bring together local communities. The city is required to develop educational activities. Bee City street signage, pollinator-friendly public policy, and pollinator-friendly habitats. In North America, there are presently more than 213 participating bee cities and groups. Bee City Canada's mission is to inspire 60 towns, schools, business, and other organizations to take action to protect pollinators. In the picture 4, we're talking about purchasing bee-friendly certified food, makeup, and beeswax-based products. More cosmetic and home decor companies are promoting the pollinator friendliness of honey and beeswax in their lotion and candles as customers want it. Using Bee Better certified ingredients, you know they were grown without pesticides on a farm that manages its bees' responsibility and provide a pollinator-friendly environment. In the last picture, we are talking about creating a bee education project at your place of business or education. The best approach to educating others about the value of pollinators is to maintain a hive yourself. Workshops and activities that enable deeper discussion about urban bring people together with an amazing experience.
Honey has of baking a pastry. First, we always use the honey in bread or cake because honey has a natural flavor than sugar, and different honey has a different flavor depending what the flower the bee eats. Second, honey sometimes can replace the sugar because the water absorption of honey is higher than the white sugar. Because of the texture, the speed of water escaping into the air is relatively slow, so it can bring the moisturizing effect. The other one is human tongue will feel the honey is sweeter, which is about 25 to 15% sweeter than white sugar, which can put the less honey or sugar when we are baking. Finally, honey is kind of the sugar, like granulated sugar or lactose. Its produces a bonding reaction to depending the baking color. Also, honey is added to the recipe, and sometimes honey is added when making bread. Although it cannot completely replace malt extract to help fermentation, but it contains a small amount of glucose lit by yeast, and the browning reaction can make European style bake with a more beautiful color.